Okay, Assalamualaikum, very good morning. Okay, so today we continue with chapter 5. Okay, before we proceed with 5.4, I would like to discuss exercise 6B. Okay, so 6B we have it to determine the real number alpha, such as U cross V and I are orthogonal. So as I told you before, orthogonal represent, which is in another word, we have it perpendicular. Okay, so you have to find U cross V first. So U cross V, we're going to have by cross product, expansion of the determinant. We're going to have 3, 1, -5. So we're going to have alpha minus 10. And then we have it 3 alpha minus 4. And then -6 minus 4. So that already we have alpha minus 10. It should be 20, right? It plus 20. Okay, so once we have it U cross V, so it says that it's orthogonal. So by these properties, we know that we have to use, let's say, A dot B equal with 0. Okay, so it means we're going to have U cross V dot I must be equal to 0. So we have it alpha minus 10 and then -3 alpha minus 20 and then -10 dot product with I, which is 1, 0, 0 must be equal to 0. So directly we have it alpha minus 10 equal to 0. So your alpha equal to 10. Okay, is it clear? So far okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay,
Okay, Miss.
Okay, Miss.
alright. Okay, so next one. By the summary, which basically we have done
Okay,
scalar,
Miss.
we have done scalar product, we have done vector product. So now we are looking for the application. So application yang paling penting sekarang ni. Okay, so we will starting with the equation of line. So equation of line, we need a point and direction vector, which is we call it as a V. Okay, and then once we have the equation of line, we have to determine the angle between two lines. So kita dah ada equation of line, kita nak cari angle of two lines. And then baru kita masuk kepada plane. So equation of plane, you need a point and normal vector. Okay, so we have two things. Kalau line, kita perlukan a point dan juga direction vector. Tapi kalau plane, kita perlukan a point dan juga normal vector. Okay, so now once we have the equation of plane, you have to find the angle between two planes. And also we have to find the angle between a plane and a line. So the relate balik dengan a line yang the first part. And then lastly, we have to find the intersection point between line and plane. So basically for application, kita bercerita pasal line dan juga plane. Okay, so we will use scalar product and vector product concept. Okay, so now let's try example equation of line. Okay, equation of line, we have three things. Vector equation, parametric equation, Cartesian equation. So tengok apa soalan minta. Kalau dia minta spesifik, mesti bagi spesifik. Kalau dia tak minta spesifik, either one. Nak bagi mana-mana pun tak ada masalah. Okay. So basically for equation of line, we need a point, fixed point. And then direction vector, we call it as a V. Okay. So suppose that R is a point which is free. So in another word here, R ni adalah random point. Random point on the line. Okay, and then we have a fixed point, which is point A, and then the line is parallel to direction vector V. So dekat sini ada V. Okay, so we need a point and V, Okay, so from there we need to come up with the equation starting there. Okay, so kalau kita tengok V adalah AR parallel to V. Line AR ni dia parallel dengan V. So daripada konsep parallel, kita akan dapat AR dot V equal with 0. Sorry. AR equal to TV. Okay, sebab dia parallel. Okay. So AR equal to TV. So now AR adalah, apa itu AR? Resultant vector. Macam mana kita nak cari AR? Apa tolak apa? OR
OR
minus OA.
A.
Okay, so OR minus OA. So we will let, so R here will be A. Okay, so we're gonna have vector R minus vector A equal to TV. So T is scalar, could be any number. Okay, so we make it R as a subject. So we bring A to the right hand side, we can have A plus TV. Okay, so here is your vector equation. So ini adalah vector equation kita. Okay, and then to get parametric equation, untuk dapatkan parametrik, kita akan expand R and A dan juga V. Okay, so R kita ada X, Y, Z. So kita akan masukkan dalam ni adalah X, Y, Z for the R, and then for the A, which is A1, A2, A3 plus T, and then our V, which is V1, V2, V3. Okay, so for this one we have to split I then I, J then J, K then K. So it's mean we're gonna have X equal to A1 plus TV1, and then Y will be A2 plus TV2, and then the Z will be A3 plus TV3. Okay, so this one we call it as parametric equation. So parametric equation mesti ada T. Okay, kita nampak T. Kita splitkan dia for I, J and K. Okay, and then once we have it parametric, after that baru kita akan dapat Cartesian. So macam mana nak dapat Cartesian? So from X equal to A1 plus TV1, kita akan jadikan T sebagai subjek. So we're gonna have X minus A1 equal to TV1. So T equal to X minus A1 over V1. Okay, that one for the I. For the J, where we have it Y equal to A2 plus TV2. So will be Y minus A2 TV2. So T will be equal to Y minus A2 over V2. And then for the Z, we're gonna have Z minus A3 TV3. So T directly we have it Z minus A3 over V3. So for the Cartesian, we're gonna have to equate for these three parts, we're gonna have X minus A1 over V1 equal with Y minus A2 over V2, and then Z minus A3 over V3. Kita equatekan ketiga-tiga ni. Sebab semua subjek dia adalah T. Okay, so this one represent your CE, Cartesian equation. Okay, is that clear? Okay, salin dulu. Okay, you done?
Sudah, Miss.
Okay. Alright, so now we want to apply all those things in example 8a. Okay, so given 8a, which is find the vector equation, parametric equations, and Cartesian equation of the line through a point in the direction 4i plus 5j minus 6k. Okay, so if we have a line here, so direction vector kamu adalah v. So v di sini adalah v. This one is your v. And then we have a point. 1, -2, 3. Okay, so we will start with the vector equation. So VE we're gonna have, which is R equal to A plus TV. So we're gonna have R, we're gonna have A adalah, so bila vector mesti in term of I, J, K. Okay, so we're gonna have your A will be I minus 2J plus 3K. So that one is your A. Plus T, and then we put your V, which is 4I plus 5J minus 6K. Okay, so this is your VE. Now we can move to the PE, parametric equation. So directly we know that it should be in terms of X, Y, Z. So X equal with the I. So I kita adalah yang ini dan juga ini. So we're gonna have X equal to 1 plus 40. And then for the Y, we are looking for the J. It's gonna be -2 plus 5t. And then for the Z, we are looking for the K part. So it's gonna be 3 minus 60. Okay, so that one PE. Okay, CE. So you have to rearrange these three equations to make it T as a subject. So we can have X equal to 1 plus 4t. So 4t equal to 1, X minus 1. So T will be X minus 1 over 4. Okay, and then the second one, we make it 5t as a subject. So we have Y plus 2. T will be Y plus 2 over 5. And then the last one, which is for the Z. So we're gonna have 60 equal to Z minus 3. So T will be Z minus 3 over 6. So you equate these three equations, we're gonna have X minus 1 over 4, Y plus 2 over 5, and then Z minus 3 over 6. So this is your SE. Okay, so that's how we solve for example 8A.
Miss,
Sudah, yeah.
bukan 3 minus Z kan, Miss?
3 minus Z.
Iya.
Kenapa 3 minus Z?
Tukar
Kita
hidrogen.
Kan
Negatif
negatif
Kalau dia bagi C itu dia kurang stable.
Oh ya. Sebab dia negatif. Okay, negatif 6 kat bawah ni. Sorry, dia tertinggal pula. Itu negatif 6 kita letak kat bawah. Okay. Untuk Cartesian, mesti jadikan ini adalah positif X. Positif Y, positif Z. Okay. Sebab tadi ni sepatutnya ada, sepatutnya dekat sini saya tulis dia adalah negatif 6. Sorry, negatif 6 ni. Okay. So jadikan koefisien X, Y dan Z ni mesti satu kan. So maksudnya koefisien untuk T tu kita terus pindah ke bawah. So daripada Cartesian equation kita boleh tahu adalah di sini adalah point, yang di bahagian bawah adalah V. So this T adalah V. And then yang atas ni adalah A kamu. Okay, so yang ini adalah A. Yang ini adalah V. Okay. Alright, so far so good everyone? Ada soalan nak tanya?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Alright, example 8B. Okay, example 8B dia bagi find a vector equation of the line that contain 2 points. Okay, so sekarang kalau example 8A dia bagi point dan juga V. So in this case, dia bagi 2 points. So V dia tak bagi, V dia tak bagi. So how to find the V? We know that direction vector is parallel to AB. So direction vector is parallel to AB. So kita boleh dapatkan V tu sama dengan AB. So macam mana nak cari AB? How to find the AB?
OB minus OA.
Okay, OB minus OA. So we're gonna have, so OB adalah 507, OA adalah 2, 4, -1. So directly we have it 3, -4 and 8. So your V, which is 3I minus 4J plus 8K. Okay, so V dah ada. So kita nak tahu A. A, normally kita akan ambil first point. Kalau first point dia adalah Q, Q adalah A. Okay, so A dah ada, V dah ada. So directly kita akan substitute dalam equation of line of vector. So we're gonna have the R equal with 2I plus 4J minus K plus T 3I minus 4J plus 8K. Okay, so make sure in term of IJK. Vector equation mesti IJK. Okay, so that one 8V done. Next one, which is example 8C. Okay, 8C tu apa dia bagi? 8C, which is a line. Dia bagi? Okay, dia bagi satu line. And then kamu perlu cari line yang baru ke line yang so this one, kita dah ada satu line. One line already. So we let this one as a L1. So find a vector equation for a parallel line passing through the point with position vector of this one. Find the coordinate. Okay, so we go through for this first part first. Yang bahagian ini dulu. Okay, so we have it a line. Ini adalah line satu yang sudah diberi. Sekarang kamu nak cari line tu. Di mana we have a point with position vector. So we have a point here. Position vector dia adalah, let's say ini adalah fixed point. 5I minus 2J minus 4K. Okay. Untuk equation of line kita perlukan A dan juga V. So V mana kita nak dapat? V.
Di bawah tu miss yang 3, 4, 5 tu.
Okay. Betul. Okay. So this one kita, let's say kita ambil V2. Di sini ada V1 kan? So V1, V2 bila dia cakap L2 adalah parallel to L1, ini memberi maksud bahawa V2 juga parallel dengan V1. So kamu boleh pakai V1 sebagai V2. Okay, V1 kita nak dapat daripada mana? So kita akan dapat daripada equation yang di bahagian bawah. So this 3, 4, 5 adalah V1. So we can have it your V2 equal to V1 adalah 3I plus 4J plus 5K. So A dah ada, we have it A here, we have it V. So directly kita boleh dapatkan equation of line. So dia minta vector equation juga. So R equal to A plus TV. So we're gonna have R to be 5I minus 2J minus 4K plus T 3I plus 4J plus 5K. Okay, so we have done finding the vector equation. Now find the coordinate of the point on this line where y equal to t. Okay, so bila dia bagi y equal to t, you have to change from vector equation to be parametric equation. So ini vector equation. Kita perlu tukar kepada parametric equation so that we can have it subject dia adalah y. So x equal to 5 plus 3t, y equal to negative 2 plus 4t, and then z sama dengan apa?
Negative 4 plus 5.
Negative 4 plus 5?
5t.
Okay. Alright, so from parametric equation, by this given equation, y equal to 0. So dekat sini, kita akan equatekan y kamu dengan 0. Y equal to 0, we have it negative 2 plus 4t equal to 0. So directly we can have it the value for t. So dia minta cari coordinate of the point. So bila kita dah tahu t, kita boleh dapatkan nilai x dan juga z. So x equal to 5 plus 3 times 1 over 2. And then for the z, negative 4 plus 5t, which is t kamu adalah 1 over 2. Okay, kira berapa dapat?
X to 13 over 2 kah?
Okay, 13 over 2. Z? Negative 4.
Negative 3 over 2.
Okay, negative 3 over 2. So we have it, the coordinate will be x equal to 13 over 2. Z will be negative 3 over 2. Y?
0.
0.
0. Okay, y 0. So we have 13 over 2, 0, negative 3 over 2. Okay, so that's how we solve for 8C. Okay, next part. Second part. Once we already have it lines, kita nak cari angle between lines pula. Okay, angle between lines, kita pakai konsep yang sama, which is find angle between two vectors yang ada inverse cos dot product over magnitude. Tapi bila dia melibatkan lines, kita akan, so this one DIY. DIY. Okay, this one DIY. Okay, so we have two lines. So bila dia cakap angle between two lines, kamu perlukan direction vector. V1 dan juga V2. So kalau kita tahu by concept angle between two vectors, so we're gonna have theta equal to inverse cos of A dot B over magnitude A, magnitude B. So for lines, kita akan pakai V1 dan V2. Okay, so we have line 1, which is R equal to A plus T V1, and then line 2, R equal to B plus S V2. So T dan juga S adalah skala. Okay, so from these two lines, kita akan dapat V. Dekat sini ada V1, sorry, this one should be V2. V2, this one should be V1. Okay, so by this concept, kita akan gantikan A dan B dengan V. V1, V2. So directly we have this one, the formula to find the angle between two lines. Okay, so remarks adalah we're gonna have V1 perpendicular to V2 if V1 dot V2, V1 dot V2 equal to 0. And then if V1 parallel to V2, we can have V1 cross V2 equal to 0. Okay, so that's the theory. Now we can apply with the example 9A.
Let me
Okay,
sign
tadi
in.
dulu. Okay. Okay, dah? Settle?
Okay, Miss.
Alright. Okay, example 9A. the vector equation of two straight line given. So ini adalah line 1. This one is a line 1, this one is a line 2. So we have it to find the acute angle. So jawapan mesti less than 90 between two straight line. So as I told you before, for angle of lines, we need a V. So V1 datangnya daripada line 1. So we're gonna have I plus 3J minus 3K, which is we're looking for this one. Okay, and then for the second V, will be here. We're gonna have I plus 2J minus 4K. Okay, so by the formula of inverse cos V1 dot V2 over magnitude V1 magnitude V2. So we have to find the V1 dot V2. We're gonna have 1, 3, negative 3. And then 1, 2, negative 4. So we have it 1 plus 6 plus 12. Kita akan dapat berapa?
19.
19.
19,
Okay,
Miss.
19. Okay, so now find the magnitude of V1. Square root of 1 plus 9 plus 9. Magnitude of V2, square root 1 plus 4 plus 16. So here will be square root of 19. And then yang bawah ni, kita dapat berapa? Square root of?
21.
21.
Okay, 21. Okay, so directly we can substitute into the formula here. Will be 19 over square root 19. Square root 21. Okay, kira dapat berapa? Obviously we get the acute angle sebab dalam ni adalah positif. Kalau dalam tu negatif, dia akan dapat obtuse angle. Okay, Ana. Dapat berapa angle kita?
17.98.
17.98. Okay, good. Alright, then one example 9A. Example 9B. Okay, pattern yang sama. Try dulu example 9B. Exactly the same. Keluarkan V1, V2 dulu, cari dot product, cari magnitude. And then kita akan substitute dalam formula. Okay, try dulu. 9B. Are you done? Sudah? Okay, V1 kita apa? Keluarkan dulu V1, V2.
Negative I
Negative I
plus J plus 2K.
plus J plus 2K. Okay, so we are looking from here. Okay, V2,
3I
3I,
Minus
minus
2K
2J
minus 3K.
okay. So we are looking from this part. Okay, so now V1, V2 dah dapat. So kita akan cari dot product dulu. So we're gonna have -1, 1, 2, 3, -2, -3. So will be -3 minus 2 minus 6. Kita akan dapat -11. Okay, magnitude V1.
-11.
Okay, that one dot product kan? Okay. So here will be
Square root 6.
square root 6. Okay. So here will be 9 as well. Okay, V2, magnitude V2?
Square root 22.
Square root 22. Okay, so semua sekali dah dapat. Now kita nak masukkan dalam formula. So formula adalah inverse cos V1 dot V2 which is -11 over square root 6 square root 22. So kita akan dapat
163.22.
0.22. Okay, if the question asks for the acute angle, apa kita nak buat?
180 minus 180.
Okay, so minus with 180. So kita akan dapat
16.78.
16.78.
78.
Okay, alright. Tapi kalau soalan minta lah, kalau tak minta kita akan bagi obtuse angle. Okay, so basically we have done finding the angle between two lines. Now kita nak masuk topik part yang agak critical which is equation of plane. Okay, equation of plane where we have it, kita perlukan A dan juga N. N adalah normal. Normal adalah perpendicular to the plane. So kalau kita ada plane, ke atas ni adalah normal. Dia boleh jadi ke bawah, tak ada masalah. Tapi usually kita akan ambil N dia adalah positif. Okay. Alright, so we have it A here. Okay, so perlukan A dan juga normal. So we have 3 cases. Okay, so first case, given normal vector and passes through a point A. So dia bagi benda yang basic, A dan juga N. Okay, from this diagram, let's say we have random point which is R. So we're gonna have the equation which is AR is perpendicular to the N. So for AR perpendicular to the N, we will come up with the properties which is AR dot N equal with 0. Okay, so AR kita tahu dia adalah OR minus OA dot with the N equal with 0. So pattern yang sama macam tadi, let's say if I have O here, so here will be vector R, here will be vector A. So we're gonna have vector R minus vector A dot product with the N. So saya kembangkan dia, we expand. So we're gonna have R dot N minus A dot N. So I bring the minus A dot N to the right hand side. So literally we have R dot N equal to A dot N. So this is your vector equation of plane. Okay, R dot N equal to A dot N. Okay, untuk dapatkan Cartesian, untuk plane kita hanya ada dua sahaja. Vector equation dan juga Cartesian sahaja. Kita tak akan ada parametrik. Okay, so for Cartesian, we will substitute the R. R ni kita tahu tadi dah adalah random point which is X, Y, Z. So we can have substitute to be X, Y, Z for the R. And then for the N, kita tahu daripada sini dia adalah A, B, C. So we can have A, B, C here. And then A, kita ada vektor yang ini. which is x1, y1, z1. And then n lagi. So will be A, B, C. Okay, so we will do dot product for left hand side and right hand side. Literally we end up AX plus BY plus CZ. Belah kanan kita jadi apa? The right hand side is going to be
AX1 plus
AX1 plus BY1 plus CZ1. Okay, so for Cartesian, sebelah kanan ni kita akan totalkan. So we will let as a D. Satu nilai sahaja. So yang sebelah kiri sebabkan kita ada X, Y, Z tak boleh buat apa-apa. Dia akan maintain AX plus BY plus CZ. So this one will be represent as in Cartesian equation. Okay, so your D here, D di sini adalah hasil tambah dot product. Okay. So far faham? Clear? Kita ada VE, kita ada Cartesian. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Alright, itu case 1
Okay,
yang mana
Miss.
dia bagi N dan juga A. Dia bagi direct. So boleh directly dapatkan VE ataupun Cartesian. Case 2 where we have it a plane. Atas plane kita ada 3 fixed point. So for 3 fixed point, how to get the N? So sekarang ni untuk case 2 dan case 3, cara kita nak dapatkan normal vector. So kita tahu normal vector adalah ke atas. So to find the N, we're gonna have to do cross product ataupun vector product. So will be AB cross product with AC. Okay, ataupun kamu nak cari menggunakan CA, CB pun boleh, BA, BC pun boleh. Tak ada masalah. Tapi make sure mesti point di depan ni adalah letter yang sama. Okay, so once we have it the N, so A kita akan pakai point A lah, this point. So A kita akan pakai OA. So directly kita akan substitute dalam VE dan juga CE. Okay, either one. Okay, that one case 2. Case 3 where we have it, a plane has 2 vectors or 2 lines. So kita akan pakai V dia. So how to find the N? So N ke atas. So N will be V1 cross V2. Okay, and then A mesti dia bagi ataupun dia akan bagi point dekat salah satu line. Kita akan pakai daripada satu line. Okay. So let's say kalau di sini line dia adalah R equal to negative I plus J plus T negative 5I plus J. So A kamu dia akan jadi negative 1, 1, 0. Kita boleh pinjam daripada line tu. Okay. So far okay? Clear? Are you good, everyone?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Alright, so shall we move to example 10A? Okay, 10A where we have it. Apa kita ada dekat 10A? Find the vector and Cartesian equation of a plane with the normal and containing the point. Okay, so kalau kita lukis plane, kita ada normal ke atas. Normal kita adalah I plus 2J plus 3K. And then we have point here which is negative 1, 2, 4. So directly we can substitute into vector equation. So your R will be maintained as R. So R adalah X, Y, Z. Kita akan maintain R. So N kita tahu adalah I plus 2J plus 3K. And then A adalah negative 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sebabkan dia minta vektor, yang ini mesti in term of IJK. Okay, so we keep it, this one, I plus 2J plus 3K. So darabkan dot produk sebelah kanan, kita akan dapat negative 1 plus 4 plus 12. So kita akan dapat apa?
15.
Okay, so we have it 15. So this one we call it as VE. Okay, so Cartesian equation, we substitute the R to be X, Y, Z. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. Then negative 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. So sebelah kanan kita ada masalah, kita akan pakai balik saja 15. For on the left hand side, we're gonna have X plus 2Y plus 3Z. Okay, yang ini yang saya masukkan dia adalah D. Okay, so this one will be Cartesian equation. Okay, so that one example 10A. So dia dah bagi normal dan juga A. So 10B, you have to find your own N. Mesti cari sendiri N normal vector. Okay, so given 3 points. So we have it on the plane. So point A, point B, point C. So to find the normal which is perpendicular to the plane, so your N will be equal with AC dan juga AB. So we're gonna have I, so here will be AB cross AC. Okay, macam mana nak cari AB?
OB tolak OA.
OB tolak OA. So will be 3, 1, 1 minus negative 1, 2, 0. So directly we have 4, negative 1, 1. Okay, AC, C minus A. So we're gonna have 2, negative 2 and 3. Okay, so we do cross product. Before negative 1, 1, 2, negative 2, 3. Okay. So for the I, kita akan dapat apa? For the I.
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Minus or plus?
Mine plus.
Plus 6. Oh, sorry, plus 2. Okay, so that one for the I. For the J, we're gonna have 12 plus 2. Is it plus 2?
Minus 2.
Minus 2, yes, minus 2.
Minus
Minus
2.
2J plus, for the K will be negative 8 plus 2. Okay, so we're gonna have negative I minus 10J minus 6K. So this is your N. So baru kita akan substitute dalam equation of vector dahulu. We're gonna have R negative I minus 10J minus 6K will be point dia adalah, so since we have 3 points, kita akan ambil A ni sebagai fixed point. Will be negative 1, 2, 0. Will be negative 1, negative 10, negative 6. So we're gonna have 1 minus 20 plus 0. Will be negative 19 here. So R negative I minus 10J minus 6K. Okay. Cartesian equation macam ni kita nak cari. Cartesian equation. Ini VE.
Dikasih jadi X, Y, Z.
Okay, so we have it X, Y, Z. We have it negative 1, negative 10, negative 6. Will be negative X minus 10Y minus 6z equal to negative 19. Okay. For this stage, kamu boleh simplify. Sebab kita ada equal to something. So kalau dia equal, kita boleh bahagikan the whole thing dengan negative. So it will be x plus 10y plus 6z equal to 19. So this one will be Cartesian equation.
Miss,
Yeah.
yang negative 3 plus 2i tu kenapa dia minus dengan 12 minus 2j yang di normal vector atas?
Normal vector atas.
Negative 3 plus 2i dia minus kah bukan plus?
Yang mana minus?
Yang tolak 12 tu?
Oh, this one plus minus plus.
Oh ya kan, okay. Thank you.
Okay, alright. Okay, so that one kita dah dapat example 10b. Okay, so next, example 10c. So we have a different situation. So it says that we have to find the vector equation of the plane that contain a point. Okay, and then dia cakap plane itu parallel to another plane. So let's say plane ini yang kita nak cari. So it's contain a point which is 2, negative 1, 3. And it say that parallel to another plane. So plane ini dia beri 3x minus y plus z equal to 2. So untuk dapatkan plane yang di bawah, yang merah. So since it say that parallel, so plane 1, so let's say ini saya letak P1, ini saya letak P2. So since P1 parallel to P2, so we can have N1 parallel to N2. So kita boleh pakai N1 sama dengan N2. Okay, so N kita boleh dapat, A kita dah diberi. So how to find the N? So N2 will be equal to N1. So kita akan ambil coefficient di sini. So we're gonna have equal to 3i minus j plus k. So N dah ada, A dah ada. So directly substitute dalam formula. So we're gonna have R 3i minus j plus k. And then here we have it 2, negative 1, 3. Will be 3, negative 1, 1. Okay, sebelah kanan kita dapat apa? Sebelah kanan, we have it 2 times 3 will be 6 plus 1 plus 3. 10. Okay. So we get 10. Okay, so that one will be the first case. Okay, second case. Second case where we have it parallel to XY plane. Okay, so we have a plane tadi. So kita ada point that adalah 2, negative 1 and 3. Okay, so it say that parallel to XY plane. So XY plane, we have a normal which is K. Dia ke atas. So hanya nilai K saja yang ada untuk normal. So directly we can have it 1K for the normal. Okay. So A dah ada. So we know that your P1 is parallel to P2. So we can have it N1 equal to N2, which is equal to K. So substitute. So we're gonna have K here. And then A adalah 2, negative 1, 3. And then 0, 0, 1 here. So will be 0 plus 0 plus 3. So RK equal to 3. Okay, so far so good everyone. Dapat?
Miss,
Yeah.
Miss,
Boleh ulang tak kenapa N tu equal to K?
Sebab dia sebab normal kamu ke atas. Normal dia hanya ada nilai K sahaja. Dekat TO saya dah explain pasal ni. Kalau dengar lah. So kalau parallel to X Z plane, kamu punya N dia akan jadi J. Kalau parallel to Y Z plane, kamu punya N adalah I. Okay. So sebabkan D adalah XY, N kamu adalah K. Is that clear?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, alright. So last example, short one. Okay, we have it, find the Cartesian equation of plane 2 through V. Okay, and then we have it a plane here, which is perpendicular to both plane. Okay, so basically kita ada dua plane, bentuknya seperti ini. And then we have another one here. Okay, so we can have it normal 1, normal 2. So untuk dapatkan normal yang ketiga di atas ni, so to find the N3, we're gonna have N1 cross product with N2. Sebab ini adalah N1, ini adalah N2. Okay, dia ibarat macam kamu buka buku, and then atas tu ada plane. So direction normal dia akan jadi bentuk tiga segi. Tiga segi yang terkeluar. Okay. So to find the N3 will be N1 cross N2. Okay, N1 kita apa? From this one. Apa N1 kita? How to find the N? Tadi saya cakap apa? Nak cari N daripada Cartesian equation. How to find the N?
Ambil coefficient.
Okay, ambil coefficient. So we have it, the coefficient here will be I minus J plus 2K. And then for the N2 kita akan dapat apa?
2i
Negative 2i plus J
minus K.
Okay. So directly we do vector product. So we have it 1, negative 1, 2, 2, 1, negative 1. So for the I, we're gonna have 1 minus 2i. And then for the j, we're gonna have negative 1 minus 4j. And then for the k, kita dapat apa k?
1 plus 2.
1 plus 2, okay. So we're gonna have negative I minus negative 5 will be positive 5. And then plus 3k. So n dah ada. Fixed point pun dia dah bagi. So directly we can have it r dot n equal to a dot n. So since we have r which is x, y, z. So normal kita ada adalah negative 1, 5 dan 3. And then A adalah 1, negative 1, 3. N adalah negative 1, 5, 3. Okay, sebelah kiri kita dapat apa?
Negative X.
Negative X plus 5y plus 3z.
Okay. Sebelah kanan, negative 1 minus 5 plus 9 kita akan dapat
3.
3. Okay, so we have it 3. Okay. Okay, alright. So that's how we find for the example 10b. Okay, so we have another two parts which is angle between two planes and line and plane and the intersection of line and plane. So basically next week kita akan habis chapter 5.